guys, and welcome to episode 3 of the Side Hustler's Handbook. I'm Emiley, and I'm your go-to girl for all the marketing and business tips to help you hustle smarter, not harder. So, isn't it just crazy how many blogs there are out there that help you get answers to the randomest questions ever? I, in fact, Googled how many blogs on the web in 2017, and I came up with this fact that there's 440 million blogs on the web, and blogging only just started less than 25 years ago. So that's a lot of blogs. So if my maths is right, that's roughly one blog per 16 people. What? Crazy, right? So in saying that, there's going to be so many blogs out there that would love to write about your product that fit within your niche. In this video, I will take you through my process of figuring out what blogs are good blogs to contact, and I'll even be including a freebie to my bloggers outreach template. I use this with my clients, and I've used this in the past with my own my business before, Emiley, and it works. It makes it so much easier to keep track of who you've contacted, who you need to contact, and prioritize them as well. If you haven't checked out episode 2 yet, go back and check that one out. I talk about why it's so important to have blogger outreach as a key strategy in your marketing planning, and why reaching out to bloggers is such a good way to get free promotion. But if you already know that reaching out to bloggers is such an amazing strategy, then just keep watching. As you're probably aware, this is a long-term strategy. You're not going to see those immediate jumps in sales, although you might. You got to realize that this is about building relationships and getting your brand out there for free. So keep that in mind when you're going through this process, and it's a consistency game. You just have to keep at it and keep going. So the first part of the process is to work out your niche. If you're, say, a superfood powder business and you've got this amazing product that you want customers to add to their smoothies, rather than reaching out to the likes of Mind Body Green and Body and Soul, which are big websites, massive publications, why not try to reach out to smaller blogs like nutritionists or fitness bloggers, or anyone that creates recipes, healthy recipes, and get them to use your product rather than always going for the biggest first up. It's going to be a game where you just need to build up to those big ones. And while I'm not saying that you won't be published on those big sites straight away, if you've got something super unique, they may love that and may publish you, but they get a gazillion requests every single day. So why not try and attack the low-hanging fruit first and start spreading your message within a smaller group of people that are totally relevant, totally engaged, and then work your way up. There are so many options out there that I'm going to take you through my process of what I would do if I had a superfood product business. And I'm going to show you what I do by showing you my screen. So step 1 is to basically go to Google, make Google your best friend, and search in whatever your product is, blogs, and then the country that you're in. Why I specify the country is because if you only ship to a certain area, you really want to be targeting blogs that are within that area, that target that audience, because otherwise you'll be attracting a whole group of people that can never buy your product. So as an example, I've used this example of vegan protein. I have a vegan protein company, for example. So I've searched vegan protein, blogs, Australia. So Veggie Head, I've seen this one come up. She's done a review on vegan protein powders, which is great. So look for articles that are similar to what you want them to talk about. If you want someone to review your product, check to make sure they actually do review products on their blog, because if they don't, they probably won't for you. They may include you in a list or something like that, but they might not do a review of your product in more of an in-depth detail approach. So I've just clicked on this one here, which is here. So Veggie Head, she's an Australian-based blogger. I couldn't find her Instagram handle on her website for some reason, but I searched it on Instagram and it came up easy. So she's got 32,000 followers, which is massive, but it's not in the hundreds of thousands, which a lot of food-based bloggers are. So she might be a good one to target, as she's probably going to be more likely to respond to your request. So basically now's some time just to do a bit of stalking. So go through her blog, see if it's relevant to what you talk about, the type of her reader, whether it's your audience, that sort of thing. So just allow yourself a couple of hours to do this, not just for one blog, but to do this activity across about 10 blogs. I like to do it during downtime, so like when I'm in front of the TV or something like that, because it doesn't require a lot of brain power, but it does take time. Next we want to find where her contact information is. So if we click contact down here, she says, send us an email via our contact form and myself or one of my team will get back to you soon. So while I don't like using contact forms, because you don't have a follow-up, like you can't see what you've sent in your email and you can't follow up directly that way, this is the only way to contact her, and I think she might be a really good fit for a vegan protein company. So I would, and she's said that she will get back to you. It's not just a random form on a site. So her form's down here. So what I would still do is make sure you keep a record of where you're sending this pitch to. So now I'd like to show you my blogger outreach template. So this is free for you to access. Just visit the link in my description below and you can download this straight away. As soon as you get access to it, please click File, make a copy, and then save it to your Google Docs, your Google spreadsheets or whatever, because otherwise it's not going to save on your account. So make a copy, and then you can do whatever you want with it. So I've got an example here of what you need to fill in. So pitch number one is, so the niche is, let's say she's a recipe blogger, veggie head, and her name is Adele McConnell, sorry. And we'll say website form. I'll actually add the website there so we can get back to it pretty easy. And then, so just include her followers there. So Instagram, she's got 32.7. Oops. So I reckon she's a priority of about an 8. So what I mean by priority is rank them between 8 and 10 if they're like, hell yes, like you would scream from the rooftops if they wrote about your product. A 5 to a 7 is, that would be a really nice one to have, but you're not as excited about. And then a 1 to 4, so these all come up as different colors, just so you're aware. So if I go 7, it's yellow, 4, red. If you want to just keep a record of them and maybe reach out to them, but you're not really fussed,
if they write about you. Maybe it's just one you want to keep on your list as you're going through this research process. So pitch day is today's date, so we'll say the 1st of January. And then, so comments, so filled out website form, no email available, something like that. So then we'll set a follow-up date for a week's time, so maybe the 7th. And then this is where you'd put your article. So if you do get published on here, you can pop your article in there and then the go live date. So it's really great to keep a record of where you've been published as well, because if you ever have to share that information in a testimonial, or you have to, or you want to put it on, your social media or anything like that, just keep a record of it, and then it's all in one place. So what I'd recommend is doing 10 of these in one go. So it sounds like a lot, but at least that way you're going to basically be batching. So batching is a really great way of getting into a bit of a rhythm, and you'll get used to how you're supposed to fill this out and how you're supposed to connect with bloggers. I would also pencil in some time in your diary to go through this process once every few months. I don't want you to create a list of 100 to follow up, because you're not going to be able to send them individual emails. Keep it to 10 and then reach out to those, and then you can always build up throughout the process. Please don't spam these people either. So don't just pop them in a blanket email that you send to all of them. Make sure every email is, unique to them and has been customized, because otherwise they're not going to respond to you if you send them a really, really generic email. In a few videos from now, I'll be talking to you about email pitch templates, and I'll be giving you the email pitch template that I use in my business for my clients that actually gets results. So stay tuned for that one. So once you've sent an email pitching your product, then make sure you follow them up. This is super critical. Bloggers are often running businesses as a side hustle, and while they might be swamped with requests, don't feel bad about following them up in a couple of weeks, and then if you still haven't heard from them, follow up them again in a few weeks' time. Just make sure your follow-ups are really genuine, saying, hey, I really love the opportunity. Let me know if there's anything more you need from me, that sort of thing, not hassling them. But if you really don't receive any response, especially when it's through a media form or a website form, like this example, I would send them a message through Instagram, so a direct message, just in case it's hit the spam filters or someone's not read it or whatever it is, just to try and get in front of them. It will show that you're really, really keen, but really be clear on showing what value you offer their followers and their readers. But as a little pro tip, follow these blogs on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever platform you choose, or whichever platform they're most active, and start engaging with their content before you even reach out to them. So they might see your brand pop up on their Instagram feed after you've commented on one of their posts, and they might actually follow you up first. So at least just get yourself in front of them, show that you're genuinely interested, that this isn't a spam tactic, that you're reaching out to every single blogger in the world. Like, you're literally creating a specific group of people that you're wanting to target. So target them really well and continue trying to build this relationship. Like I've said in other videos, building a relationship is what this is all about. So you're getting free promotion, so you really need to offer value to the blogger as well. So I've got more videos to share with you around getting your product featured on blogs within your niche, including my script that I use when contacting blogs that for my own clients and that actually get results.
So that will be coming soon. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can receive the updates. If you're watching this a few months from this video going live, I'm going to put a link in the description below so you can watch that video too. So the next step for you is to get instant access to my process worksheet, which I've just shown you in this video. Click on the link in the description below and that will take you straight through to it. No matter what your product is, even if it's in a more boring industry, for me that would be something in finance or accounting, there's definitely going to be blogs about it. Every single topic has a blog about it. So it just may take some time for you to find bloggers that will fit your niche really well. If you love this video about my insights on how to work through a process of blogger outreach, please give my video a thumbs up so more side hustlers like you can find it and can use my tips in their own business too. So that's it from me today. Please enjoy the process and hopefully you find some awesome blogs that you're going to end up subscribing to and love the content. But that's it from me, so bye for now.